I've been climbing for more than half of my life, I guess. It's something I love to do. It's in those experiences where you really learn about yourself and the people that you're with.
My name is Paul Prentice. I am a transit driver for the TROUT transit system in Bancroft.
Bancroft is really a climbing gateway. Climbers like to come up to the area and share their experiences with the people in the community, whether it's the people that they meet in the coffee shop or shopkeepers that are kind of curious as to why they're there.
The TROUT to me means it's part of my social life because I'm quite close with a lot of the passengers. They're part of my family, I guess you'd say in a way, because I see them on a regular basis.
So the TROUT, it's a transportation bus service that is offered to seniors and individuals living with a disability. It travels through North Hastings, throughout Bancroft, into the East Highlands region.
The SOIceFest and the general influx of ice climbers helps us economically, which is a huge issue out here. It's a fairly economically depressed part of the province. There are a lot of people who are aging here in this region, and they're on very modest, usually fixed income. SOIceFest is sponsoring the TROUT, and they don't have access to wheels, then the TROUT is really the only way for them to get into town. Yeah, I think ice climbers are great. I think they're nuts. They're climbing these incredibly risky slabs of ice clinging to the sides of rock, and they come in here soaked and bedraggled, but they're a really good addition to the community and very respectful of the space and the town that they're in.
A number of years ago, there was an article in Grip where we all put our heads together about galvanizing the winter climbing community for one event. There are a significant number of us, but we tend to be hermits and go out and wander around crags and frozen lakes in the winter.
Ice climbing in Ontario is a unique activity, and it's a unique environment for the sport. The climbs are further away from our urban area, so it's a longer approach, it's a longer time to get there. But because of that, I think there's quite a tight-knit community around ice climbing. People have really developed routes together, really put in the effort to make climbing safe and recognized in the area, and that creates a really rich environment for the sport.
It's really exciting because it brings people out that don't have the opportunity to regularly ice climb. Usually there's quite a barrier with equipment that's required to ice climb, and this just gives some people a chance to try it and learn what it's about.
The Association of Canadian Mountain Guides is the standard setting and instructional standard setting body for Canada. It's pretty much the first foray that we know of the ACMG supporting ice climbing in Ontario. That said, there's a lot of in-house Ontario instructional level companies out there that have really provided the first chance for ice climbers to touch the ice and experience the sport. And the ACMG is hoping to just add on that with providing, like today, intermediate advanced level skills, tweaking and dialing in more recreational skills so people can take them out to the Rockies or down to Colorado or other places where you can ice and mix climb, all over the world.
There's one almost pure dry tooling route on the far side, which is great. The ice here is obviously really good too. I like how it's vertical right off the bat. It makes it really, as a teaching venue, it's fantastic. So I know I'm instructing the clinics, but I'm really hoping I get a chance to try the climbs. So I've previewed them as I rappelled down, but it's nice to go up them too.
The ice is super, what we call fat, which means we're going to be able to swing a little bit into it, no problem. It means it's plasticky, so easy sticks. I'm using all this jargon, but basically it means it's going to be an awesome time for people to learn and hopefully not freeze.
Even if you have the remotest interest in climbing, ice climbing, mountaineering even, getting out and exploring something new, this is the thing to do. And I highly recommend it for people even with the slightest interest, because after they participate, they're going to be stoked, as we say.
I'm I'm really, really excited to see everybody tonight at the get together and just see everybody's, trading stories and asking where did you go. Really, really galvanizing this community, which is so strong in Ontario.
I had a ball last year. We kept the pub open right to the bitter end, and people stuffed into every little corner of the hotel. SOIceFest and Ice Climbers, they're bringing a lot to this area, and they're bringing a lot to this community. We appreciate it.
Climbers, they like to travel to get to where they need to go ice climbing. So naturally, it's a great way to pay it forward to allow other people to travel around to where they need to go. And us giving back to the trout is just our natural way to do that.